This is episode 1 of Jiopy's Healthy Beauty. First thing we're going to go over is the 3 different types of moisturizers. Whether you know it or not, there are 3 different types of moisturizers in all your hair and skin moisturizing products. They all serve a different function. One is called an occlusive, one is called a humectant, and one is called an emollient. There's a common misconception when you buy moisturizers that the moisturizer themselves is what hydrates your hair and skin. Moisturizers, in theory, are just there to set up the properties in which your hair and skin can absorb water. Some moisturizers do contain water-based products that do have a little bit of hydrating qualities, but most of that evaporates right off your skin and hair as soon as it's applied. We have issues with products like that because of an ingredient called an emulsifier, but we have further episodes that will go over why we are against emulsifiers. But for today, I'm just going to go over the 3 different types of moisturizers that are going to set up the best properties to hydrate your skin and hair. The first type of moisturizer I'd like to go over is called an occlusive. An occlusive's goal is to seal in moisture to give the body time to absorb water into your hair and skin. This is why we advise all of our products to be used after your skin and hair is a little bit damp. Best time is probably after a shower. Most common occlusives come in the form of oils. For example, our products contain coconut and almond oil, which are wonderful occlusives. Some of the more common occlusives that are not natural forming are petroleum and paraffin. Other natural occlusives that may be out there on the market are mineral oil and lanolin. The next type of moisturizer that we'd like to go over is called a humectant. A humectant may be the most complicated of all the 3 different types of moisturizers, because what a humectant is going to do, it is going to pull moisture from the outside into your hair and skin. In our product, we use beeswax as a wonderful natural forming humectant. There are other types of humectants out there. The most common is glycerin. Other natural forming ones would be considered aloe and honey, but all of them perform in a way that they are going to pull moisture from the outside into your hair and skin. Humectants do a wonderful job of pulling moisture in from the air around it during most times of year. Now, the problem comes during the wintertime when the air is a little more dry. The hypothesis out there in common knowledge would be that a humectant is going to pull water and air out from your skin and hair into the climate whenever the air is a little more dry. Now, there's very little research to back up that claim, but there is enough research to state that a humectant is going to perform less during those drier times. Now, that's why we only use one ingredient of humectant properties in our product, which is beeswax. Now, we think that the humectant is a vital part of our product, and we think it should be part of all your beauty regimens, but moisturizing during the wintertime needs to be considered on how much of a humectant is in the product that you are using. One quality that could also be a downfall of humectants is that during times of high humidity, the humectant continues to pull that moisture into your hair and skin. So, for example, Florida in the summertime, there's going to be a ton of moisture in the air. This could give your hair quite a bit of frizz. So, high humectant moisturizers should not be used during that time. So again, this is why we only use one property, our beeswax, within our hair and skin moisturizers. The next type of moisturizer that we'd like to go over is called an emollient. An emollient is extra important because it fills in cracks between your hair and skin with something called lipids. Now, once these cracks are filled in, it gives your hair and skin a smooth texture which reduces friction. So, in your hair, that friction is what will cause breakage. The primary emollient that we have in our products is called shea butter. Very commonly used product and extremely effective. Other common emollients are cocoa butter, mineral oil, lanolin, petroleum, paraffin. Another one that we have is beeswax. So in review, We have three different types of moisturizers. One is our occlusive. The occlusives are what seals in the moisture. Next is our humectants. That is what pulls the moisture into your skin and hair. Lastly, we have our emollients. They fill in cracks and make everything smooth. If you'd like to learn more about the different properties of moisturization, check out our blog at jiopy.com. At Jiopy Design, we currently sell premium leave-in conditioners and skin moisturizers. We have fragrance-free of both and 10 other different scent combinations that we make from essential oils. You can find all of our products at Etsy, Amazon, and at our website, jiopy.com.